Howdy folks, Big Anklevich here. I used to be 300 pounds and had diabetes, but I discovered the carnivore diet. The 300 pounds turned to 200 pounds and the diabetes is gone. It's in remission. It doesn't bother me at all. I don't even have to check my blood sugar to see how I'm doing because I am perfect all the time. That's what carnivore diet can do for you. And I'm here to talk about carnivore diet. What we're doing right now is the August Carnivore Challenge. Me and Marshal are supporting each other as we try to regain our health using the carnivore diet, alternate day fasting, and some walking too. We do a lot of walking. Let's head into the daily videos and see just how things went today here on Big Anklevich on Health. Okay, so how did it go for me today on the 30th day? There's one more day left in August, and I've got my last chance to get a good weigh-in for the end of the month to see how much better I did from last month. I've had a couple of months of just not so great for a while, but we all know I made it to Wonderland this month. Will I get to claim to still be there by the end of the month? I don't know. It's going to be pretty tight. But the good part is I've been fasting both days of every weekend this whole month, and this is a weekend. The last 2 days of the month are on a weekend, and so it's going to give me a little bit of a boost, which means that I was fasting today. I did not eat anything. I did wake up super early this morning, which was actually 3 hours later than I usually wake up. I got up at 6 today. So I got to sleep in substantially. And then I went straight out and I started walking around the neighborhood. I had my chance to get out, like Marshall did the other day where he went walking at night. I was doing that too. I was out there in the dark. I stayed out on the street for a while until the sun got up enough that it lit things up. The Greenbelt trails always have a big sign outside of them that say that they are closed from dusk till dawn. So, and I can understand why, because it's dark in there. Like there's a lot of shade anyways, but if you get back in there at night, it would be just pitch black. I don't know how you'd see a thing. But eventually it did come up, the sun, and I was able to go back into the trails, and I walked in there for a while as well. I got, what did I get? 18,000 steps, I believe, today. Most of those were done on my one walk that I did in the morning. I did also go out and do grocery shopping and stuff like that. So I walked around some stores and things, but for the most part, it was just my big long walk. I did more than 2 hours while I was out there. So that was good. And that was my day. I didn't do any eating, obviously, as I said before. So that was it. And I won't be doing any eating tomorrow. So yeah, we're going to head over and see what Marshal is up to. And I'll talk to you after that.
Thanks, Big. Hey, everybody. As Big already said, it is day 30 here in the August Carnivore Challenge during the hardcore days of summer. It's getting down tomorrow, or no. The first will be weigh-in day, and I feel pretty good. I have a good feeling about this weigh-in. So, but today was an eating day, and I only had one helping left of the brisket that I cooked up last week, and so I saved that for my evening meal. And late morning, I cooked up a bunch of pork belly and had it with my 5 eggs. That's really satisfying, really good. I probably should have cooked it a little bit longer than I did, make it a little extra crispy, but it still tastes good regardless. And I might have to add a 6th egg to it. Sometimes I run out of the egg before I run out of the pork, especially this one. These were bigger chunks of pork. I usually cut up 2 strips of the pork belly when I do that. But yeah, that was very good. And then just had the rest, big plate, finished off the brisket, and that was also tasty. I was getting worried yesterday. I was kind of getting a little bit tired of it, which I don't know. That's so weird. How your mind works. How you have something so good like this brisket. Now it wasn't as good as the professionals do, but I still think it was really good, really juicy, good stuff. But we'll see the next time. It's a little expensive, but not too bad. So I can't have it all the time, and I probably would get tired of it if I ate it all the time. But anyway, that's all done, and I'm done eating. I've already started my fast, so I'm free and clear, man. I don't have anything until the 1st of September that I have to worry about eating. I'm fasting tomorrow, and I did go for my long walk today. It wasn't that long. It was longer than I have been doing, though. But I just call it the long walk because that's the book that I'm listening to while it's very interesting. It's kind of a mindset. I do stop, and I don't get any warnings from anybody. So it's not quite the same as what I'm listening to when I'm listening to the book. But the long walk, yeah, it went well today. I took the dog, which sometimes it hurts my back more when I take the dog, probably because of the way my posture or the way I'm holding his leash or whatever. But part of it, we walked through a farmer's field, well, the canal along the farmer's field, and I let the dog go for a while. So there was quite a bit of the hike that I didn't have the dog on the leash, and I just walked better that way. But then I had to kind of, it was more of a dirt, uneven path, so I had to pay attention to where I was stepping and that. But yeah, it's a good day. It was morning, but it was later morning when I went out for my walk, so it was starting to get hot, but it was actually a pretty cool morning. But it's already up to 92 or something like that. So I'm glad I went when I did. And yeah, I'm feeling really good about the walks now. I don't know if it's the mental trick of listening to the book while I walk, or just I'm getting more in the rhythm of it. So we'll see how that goes. And I'll be back here tomorrow to let you know how everything went with the fast, make sure that I'm doing it. But probably won't be much to talk about food-wise. But then it's the day of reckoning again. It's the 1st of September after that. Labor Day, but for me it'll be Reckoning Day. So anyway, talk to you later.
Dum dum dum. Reckoning Day for Marshall has arrived. It's a reckoning day for both of us, I guess. It's coming up here in just a very short while, and the good thing is neither of us are going to be eating until then, so it's going to help the reckoning, right? But yeah, I'm pretty impressed, Marshall, with your walking. The long walk is working out. Yeah, maybe you need somebody to give you warnings if you stop, and yeah, you don't want to be one of those guys who doesn't make it. It's not good. It's ugly. But yeah, keep it up. It looks like you're doing a good long walk. That's for sure. That picture looks like you're in the middle of freaking Kansas or something. Like you walked 1,000 miles. So take the dog along, I guess. That's the way to make it go. But yeah, walking is great. Really helps get things going. And Carnivore is great because it really makes you want to walk. That's another really cool thing about it. I always feel once I start eating right that I just got to get out and do more. So it's a lovely synergistic effect that it has. All right, folks, we'll see you next time on Big Anklevich on Health.